Okay, we're going to learn how to cut out an image in Photoshop and get it on a transparent background. So I'm going to go up to File and I'm going to click Open. Okay, and I'm going to find the picture that I saved from the internet that I'm going to be using for this particular project. This is called Converse Shoes Blue, and I'm going to hit Open. This is a very, very easy thing to cut out of the background because the background is white, but I want to show you a couple of methods for cutting it out. Number one thing I want to do is before I go on any further, I want to see where it says background. I'm just going to double click on the padlock to unlock it, and I'm going to type in a name for this. I'm going to say Shoe Original. You'll see why we do that later. Okay, now what I'm going to do, I could use my magic wand to cut this out. This would be really easy. Because it's a white background, I can click on it. Although notice that when I click on that, it actually selects the white parts of the shoe as well as the background. I'm going to hit Command D to deselect, and I'm going to show you another method for selecting. If you go up to your lasso tool here, there's three different kinds of lasso tools. There's the regular lasso, that's like a freehand tool. There's the magnetic lasso. This one kind of sticks to the edges, the areas of contrast. And then there's the polygonal lasso tool. So I'm going to try the magnetic lasso tool. So as I'm working, I click once and then I'm just going to sort of move slowly across the edge of the shoe. And you can see that this line is sort of sticking to the edge. That's a good thing. That's what we want. If you find it's having a hard time sticking in a certain spot, you can always just click your mouse. It makes a point, kind of reminds it what it's supposed to be doing. Doing this slowly is really important. And just taking the time to follow the curve carefully is going to give you the best chance for success on this. Notice that right there it just went into the shoe. I'm going to show you how to fix that in a minute. Thankfully the shoe has a little shadow around it, so that makes it easy to pick it out from the background. So I'm just kind of zooming around here. Very important with the magnetic lasso, you got to get back to where you started. So I'm going all the way back, and I'm back where I started, and I'm going to click, and I have a selection. This is a pretty good selection, but like I said, I got a little piece right here that I don't want to be included because I want to be able to cut it out of the background, and so this part is part of the shoe. So instead, I'm going to use a different tool. That's why Photoshop gives you so many different selection tools so that you can use them for the different problems that come up if you cut things out. So for this one, I think I might just use my quick selection tool. And I'm just going to try that and see how that works for me. Oops. Something very important I forgot to mention, when you want to add to your selection, you need to hold Shift down, the Shift key. Otherwise, it'll make a new selection. So I'm just kind of clicking along the edge here. That seems to be doing the trick. That looks pretty good. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go up to the Select menu at the top, and I'm going to click Inverse. Right now I have the shoe selected, and what I want to do is get the background selected. So I'm going to hit Inverse. Notice now that the marching ant lines are around the background here. Now all I have to do is hit my Delete key on my keyboard, and notice now that the checkerboard pattern is there. To get rid of the selection tool, you can hit Command D, as in deselect, and now I have my shoe all by itself on its own layer cut out from the background.